Welcome into Truist Arena alongside Jakob Staley. My name is Ben Burdette, and conference play begins for the women's basketball team at Northern Kentucky University, and it does not start with a softball. The Green Bay Phoenix are in town to take on your Norse. The Phoenix a year ago, 19-1 in Horizon League play, won the conference tournament, went on to be a 12 seed in the NCAA tournament, where they narrowly lost to Alabama in that first round matchup. Certainly a tall task ahead of the Norse today, but they're undefeated at home. And Jakob Staley, how can they pull this one out here tonight?
Yeah, make three-point shots. They struggled last game, and they just got to come in and shoot the ball. I mean, that's it. Shoot the ball. You have to score some way. Shoot the threes.
The Norse coming off a 77-71 win here at home against Southern Indiana, an overtime thriller. The freshman starred in that game. It's really the freshman has been the story all year long. Karina Beastry as well as Maddie Moody have really given a new dimension to this team this year.
Definitely. Moody averages 9 points a game and 5 rebounds. She had her first double-double last game, and she has to be one that Green Bay focuses on.
And you mentioned the Green Bay side. They're starred by Megan Schultz, 6'4" redshirt sophomore out of Waukesha, Wisconsin. She's had a good start to the season. And using that size down low at 6'4", she's going to be a handful for those Norse forwards.
Yeah, and the way Green Bay could get it done is just offensive efficiency. Got to get in your sets, got to score the ball is the most thing. And just be able to go down there and get their points and then come back and play defense is just huge.
Just about ready to tip this one off here at Truist Arena. The starters for the Norse: Kylie Hunt, Mia Jordan, Karina Beastry, Noelle Hubert, and Maddie Moody. And for the Phoenix, Cami Pepler, Maddie Skorupski, Carly Duffney, Jenna Geyer, and the aforementioned Megan Schultz. We are ready to go here at Truist Arena. Green Bay 5-3 this season, coming off a loss at home to Richmond, 76-59. 5-3 overall. The Norse 3-6 overall, as we mentioned, coming off that win against Southern Indiana.
And that 3-6 record, those 6 losses are all to really good schools. So hopefully that gets them ready for this game.
Mia Jordan, Megan Schultz to tip it off. It is won by the Phoenix, and off we go here in Highland Heights. Maddie Skorupski with the ball for the Phoenix. Preseason Horizon League second team, or preseason Horizon League first team. I beg your pardon. Second team a year ago was Skorupski. Down low to Schultz. Immediately she lays it up and in with the left hand, working on Maddie Moody. Phoenix on the board first.
And I think that's how you start your game, is starting inside, then bring your game out.
Norse into their offense. Dribble handoff to Karina Beastry. She'll step behind the line from deep. Comes up short from the top of the key. Fight for the board controlled by Green Bay. Here comes Cami Pepler. Able to stop at the elbow, looking for somewhere to go with it. Sends it outside. Jenna Geyer. Now back on the block is Schultz. Working on Jordan, and a foul called. Rather working on Moody down there, and that one is going to go on Moody. Her first, team's first, 51 seconds in here at Truist Arena.
And that's a good double. You have 2 really tall players, and that's the way to stop Schultz.
Inbound into Skorupski in the corner, guarded by Hubert. Now outside Pepler, a deep 3 is off the mark. Fight for the board, and a foul called going the other way. It's going against Megan Schultz of Green Bay, and it'll be Norse basketball.
Green Bay number 30, Jenna Geyer, and that's her first, and the team's for that to help.
Actually get Geyer for the personal, so not Schultz. But here comes Kylie Hunt. Jordan pops out for it. Over to Beastry, and now Hubert. Jordan back at the top of the key. Hunt one-on-one.
A lot of ball off ball movement going on.
Hubert tries to get it to Maddie Moody, who's a bit of an errant pass and stolen away by Green Bay.
And that's been the struggles for the Norse, is turnovers. They just have to limit those tonight.
Mid-range jumper is up and in. That is Carly Duffney. A nice little shot fake from the outside. Took a dribble and put it right on in. It's 4-0 Green Bay. Hunt trying an entry pass to Maddie Moody. It was deflected and out of bounds. Last touch by Green Bay.
Take it out.
Hands wanted a bounce pass there.
Yeah, it went over the top instead. Hunt with it again. She's going to take the three left unguarded, and she's going to knock it down. Kylie Hunt from a good 2 steps behind the line puts the Norse on the board 4-3.
Keys to the game already coming together. There's their first three of the night.
The other way, Skorupski, Hubert down on the block. 2 guards down there. Schultz now at the top of the key. Jordan giving her space to work. Schultz goes at Jordan, double comes, tries to bank it in, cannot. Good defense by the Norse, rebounded by Moody. Into the hands of Noelle Hubert, passed up ahead to Kylie Hunt. Jordan top of the key, she'll take that shot. This time gives it up to Hubert. Drives on the elbow, picks up her dribble. Jordan will fire this time. That one's off the back iron. Rebounded by Duffney, and we're going the other way.
I think NKU does a good job of pulling Schultz out of the paint with Mia Jordan's shooting ability. She misses one there, but will make one later in the game.
Pepler with a pass to the corner. A driving floater by Skorupski is no good. Rebounded again by Moody. Gets it up to Hunt. Hunt guarded by Pepler. Pass behind Moody. She's able to corral it. Beastry on the dribble handoff. Back to Mia Jordan, top of the key. Finds the cutting Beastry. She lays it in.
Good high-low action right there. Finding Beastry on the backdoor cut and easy baskets right there.
Little give and go from the freshman, and the center from Australia drops a dime. Norse leading at 5-4. Skorupski, guarded by Hubert, gives it down low to Schultz. Jordan on her. Double comes again to Schultz. They send it out. Pepler, Hunt guarding her closely.
That's good defense by Kylie Hunt. Even though Pepler is taller, that's how you just keep playing.
5 to shoot and a foul called on Jordan. They got it back down to Schultz, and with 4 on the shot clock, Jordan was beat, committed the foul. 2 shots coming for Megan Schultz. Abby Walterman in for the Norse, replacing Maddie Moody. Grace Brzek in for Green Bay. Maya Meredith in the game as well. That's Grace Gresh. Apologize for the butchering of the name. First free throw is missed by Schultz. Green Bay head coach is Kayla Carius, her second year, and what a first season it was. I mean, they were unbelievable. Went 29-7 a year ago. 29-6 rather. It's an unbelievable first year. Jordan will take the three again. That's short.
And she played at Wisconsin Green Bay in 2011, graduating with a bachelor's degree in business.
Pepler out to the corner and a three good for Green Bay. Out of the corner, it's Ellie Buzel, the transfer from Eastern Illinois, knocking it down. And it's a 3-point lead for Green Bay, 8-5. Tasha rushed into the scores table. She'll be in at the next dead ball. Walterman at the top of the key. Over to Beastry. Beastry probing, picks up her dribble back to Jordan. Meredith comes to get it. Jordan sets the screen. Meredith behind the three-point line will take the shot, a little flat and long, no good, but an offensive board by Abby Walterman. Recycled possession for the Norse. Beastry to the rack. That's no good. Walterman aboard, and she's fouled.
And that's how you fight for those second chance points. She knows where the ball is going to go. She has her eyes on it the whole time, and she can just find it, and that's what you got to do there.
3 possessions there for the Norse. It ends in free throws for Abby Walterman. Tasha Rushton into the game for the first time. Kylie Hunt will sit. First is good for Walterman.
She shoots 66% from the line.
This time she goes 2 for 2. 8-7 Green Bay leads it here. 5:38 left in the first quarter. Oh, pass deflected by Beastry. She's got it. In transition, Karina Beastry takes some contact, and she's going to the free throw line.
And that's how you jump the passing lane. She saw it, got right in there, and took it. A good foul by Green Bay. You don't want to give up those easy layups. You'd rather get them to the line. But she shoots pretty good from the line at a 74% percentage. So she doesn't really miss much.
Kamora Morgan checking into the game. Mia Jordan to the bench. first good for B-Stream, and that ball's hardly even in her hand. She gets that ball from the ref. She puts it up like it's a catch and shoot.
That's how you do it. One dribble up.
There you go. She goes 2 for 2. Norse in front, 9-8, 5:30 to play.
Sometimes simple free throw routines are the best.
B-Street, the true freshman out of Inglewood, Tennessee. Big skip pass for Green Bay. Pepler in the corner. That's good. That's Callie Pepler, the sophomore transfer. She was out in Milwaukee last year, transferred into Green Bay to join her sister, Cammie, who was formerly at Milwaukee herself. Tasha Rushton on the other end. That's a missed three. Walterman on the boards again. That time it's a jump ball.
I like the defense by NKU. You rather let them throw that long skip pass to the corner and you let them take that because you send out two to double and try to get the passing lane cut, but just somehow snuck through.
Possession error with the Norse. Kimora Morgan to trigger it in, and she turns it over, trying to find Walterman. It was pretty easily deflected and stolen, then a foul away from the ball going against Walterman. Timeout on the floor. 9-11. 11 for Green Bay, 9 for NKU. 2-point deficit for the Norse here halfway through the first here on the Northerner. Back to the action here at Truist Arena. Green Bay leading the Norse 11-9 here early. And
Good
a
jump in
turnover.
the passing lane right there by Rushton.
The Norse take it away.
She looking for the shot.
Rushton a quick three. That's off. Offensive rebound, Meredith. She's blocked down low. Out of bounds, last touched by the Norse. It'll be Green Bay basketball. Must have taken some type of pinball action down there for it to go off of Meredith last, but that is what happened.
Yeah, Rushton kind of rushed the shot. But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Over the top to Schultz, working on Walterman. She catches it and finishes right over top of Walterman. Got position down low, and
Yeah.
from there it was all easy.
That's her second point down low, and I think they're just going to keep giving it to her.
Miscommunication between Rushton and Meredith, and Rushton throws it out of bounds. Meredith cut towards the corner. Rushton wanted her to come to the basketball. It's a turnover for the Norse.
And I feel like that's what NKU has struggled with too. It's miscommunication. Last game, there's a lot of little things that looked like they were confused on and had to reset plays a lot.
Cami Pepler the other way. Screen set by Schultz. Switch. Now Meredith guarding Pepler. Look down low to Schultz. Double comes on her. Beastry and Walterman. Good defense by Walterman. Schultz gets her own, though, and scores.
And she's going to have her way tonight. You just have to figure out how to stop everyone else.
15-9. Back-to-back buckets for Schultz.
And another miscommunication there.
Another one involving Meredith as she went to cut to the basket. Morgan thought she was coming out to get it, and Kamora Morgan throws it out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers.
Hubert and for Morgan.
Back-to-back bad turnovers for the Norse, especially after two pretty easy buckets for Green Bay. Here's Pepler, guarded by Rushton. Kylie Hunt to the scores table. Meredith guarding Pepler. Swings it over. Foul away from the ball. On the Norse, going on Tasha Rushton. Fourth team foul of the quarter for the Norse. Ellie Buzel to trigger it in for Green Bay. Looking over the top, the catch and the finish. Too easy. That's Gracie Gresh.
And that's textbook right there. Just be able to find it down low and easy basket.
The lead has swelled 17-9. 3 unanswered buckets out of the media timeout. Hunt will take a 3. That one's off. Long rebound corralled by Green Bay. That's Buzel with the board. She'll bring it up, guarded by Beastry. Screen set by Schultz. Buzel swings it over. Pepler. Over to Gracie Gresh. Looking down low to Schultz. They get it to her on Walterman. That time she passes out of it and she turns it over, trying to find a cutting Callie Pepler when she was one-on-one with Walterman, having had her way this entire quarter.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a good look, but I think sometimes you just got to be selfish and take it yourself. You know you're going to score.
2 minutes, 40 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Abby Walterman with it, dribbling over, picks up the dribble over to Beastry. She stands behind a screen, almost takes the 3, instead gives it up to Hunt. Top of the key, Hunt working now into the lane, takes some contact, puts it up. Cannot finish it, but she'll have 2 free throws.
And that's a way to draw contact. When you're just the shorter player, you just got to go up into the body and somehow get it up and over, and she did.
Yeah, she did a good job digging that right shoulder into the defender to create some separation, also drawing the foul in the process.
Line Norse number 2.
Mia Jordan back into the ballgame, replacing Walterman.
Kylie Hunt this season has an 83% free throw percentage. Makes the first one.
First points for the Norse in almost 3 minutes. Hunt goes 2 for 2. It's 17-11. Hunt picks up Buzel full court. Buzel goes right by her, but she'll slow it down in the front court. Screen set by Jenna Geyer. Swing over to Geyer. Working on Jordan. Geyer lost it out of bounds.
And she found the seam, just NKU was able to tip it, and she just couldn't be able to retain it.
Mia Jordan did a good job fighting through that screen. She was almost screened out of the play, fought to get back in it, forced a turnover. Wow, and a foul the other end on Buzel.
Kind of blowing up on the little screen there.
Hunt was trying to give a dribble handoff to Beastry, and Hunt just got run over. And it kind of looked like some of the contact was from Beastry. I think Buzel might have pushed Beastry into Hunt.
slowing down. I looked up. I was still.
Hunt back to the line, knocks that one down. If you heard someone say you're slowing down, that was Jeff Hans. He was talking. What a chill guy. He's talking to the scores table mid-game. Love that. 2 more makes at the line for Hunt.
And that gets her 7.
Oh, brother. He just said 6-7 on air.
bad.
Oh, boy. Okay. 17-13, Green Bay, under 2 minutes to play.
Kylie Hunt has a mismatch. See if they feed it to her.
Here's Geyer at the top of the key, working on Jordan, goes right to the rack, cannot finish it. It was a good look. Couldn't finish with the left hand. Here comes the Norse, Kylie Hunt. Jordan, dribble handoff, Beastry. Beastry gives it back to Jordan. Cannot bank it in. Loose ball. Beastry tracks it down. And then nearly lost it and then got it back. Oh, my goodness.
Good pick and roll action. Just throw it too hard up there, and it was not going to go in.
8 to shoot for Hunt. Looking for Jordan. Double team comes. It's deflected and stolen. Another turnover for the Norse.
Jordan just has to want the ball more. It's not like she's scared, but she's just waiting for it to come to her. She has to go to it.
1 minute to play here in the first. Here's Pepler working on Hubert down low. Foul and 1. Callie Pepler, a chance for a 3-point play with beautiful footwork working on Noelle Hubert down low. Went for the shot fake, stepped through, finished with the left.
Definitely really good. Hubert just has to keep her hands up. She's keeping one on the body and one up. That's going to be a foul every single time, and they're going to call that.
Pepler a chance to complete the 3-point play. She does not, but an offensive rebound by Jenna Geyer. A saved possession for Green Bay. Here goes Buzel, and an offensive foul. Buzel called for the charge. Noelle Hubert was the one that took it. It's not really your typical charge. Hubert didn't go falling to the ground, but hey, she was in a legal guarding position.
Yeah. You just have to watch like the body and the elbows is the most thing they look for. And when they saw the elbows and shoulder drop, it's where it is.
50 seconds to play. Maddie Moody checks back into the game for Maya Meredith.
NKU gets quick into action, just is not able to capitalize on a lot of it.
17 to shoot. Mia Jordan top of the key. Over to Beastry. She sets the screen. Beastry driving to her left, working on the much taller defender. Banks it up, cannot finish. Ball rolling on the deck.
Good.
And Green Bay comes away with it. Did she pass it through Mia Jordan's legs there?
I think so. Good take by Beastry on Geyer, but she found the seam, she got the body, but it just rolled out. It's perfect textbook layup, just wasn't able to drop.
8 seconds to play here in the first. Cammie Pepler working on Beastry, offensive foul. Karina Beastry able to sell that one a little bit on the perimeter.
Yeah, and another issue. Drop the shoulder, throw the elbow. They're going to call that every single time.
Yeah, a bit of an arm extension there from Pepler.
Let's
Some late subs coming in. 5.2 to play. Last chance here for the Norse. Moody inbounds to Hunt. Clock running. 3 to shoot for Hunt. 2 for Hunt. Takes it to the rim. Floats it up and in at the horn.
And that's what Jeff Hans wanted. You could see him running it. He wanted it downhill, and that gives her 9 points going into the second quarter.
At the end of one, 19 to 15, Green Bay leads it, but your Norse closed the gap in the final minutes. 9 of the 15 scored by Kylie Hunt, and it's a 4-point game after one here on the Northerner. Second half coming up. second quarter underway here at Truist Arena. Your Norse trailing it by 4, 19-15 to the reigning Horizon League champions, Green Bay.
And NKU really closed out that first quarter really well. Let's see if they keep that play up.
Here's an early miss. Schultz back into the game for UW Green Bay, but she can't finish that one.
NKU throwing the whole team at her. That's what you got to do.
Hunt, Hubert, transition 3. That's off the back iron. Rebounded by Maddie Moody. She's going to take it right back up. Can't get it to go.
And that's a good shot. You're deep down there. You have to put it up, and somehow did not go in. The ball wanted to roll in.
Moody did a great job clearing space. Just couldn't put it back up. Other end. Schultz driving to the rim. Jump ball. They tied her up.
Yeah, good by Maddie Moody. Just put your hands on top of the ball and slowed it down, but got it up.
Possession error with the Norse. NKU back with it. Kylie Hunt coming off a solid first quarter. Scored 9 of the team's 15. And the offensive foul, Mia Jordan, away from the ball. An illegal screen. And Abby Walterman quickly to the scores table as Jordan picks up her second here 56 seconds into the second quarter. Maddie Moody thought she was coming out. She started jogging to the bench.
Again, nice communication.
Gracie Gresh feeding Schultz. Walterman on her. Backs her down. 3 Norse come to help. Schultz turns. Can't get it to go. It's working. The Norse strategy.
Sometimes you just got to throw the school, the bus, like the whole team. You got to throw everything at it.
Screen set by Moody. Hunt inside the three-point line. Picks it up. Beastry now. Swing over to Walterman. Hubert back to Moody. Top of the key 3 for Moody. That's just off. Schultz has the rebound.
Maddie Moody shoots 23% from 3. You don't see her take many of those.
Geyer a 3 for Green Bay. That's no good. And the Norse controlling the boards defensively here in this one and offensively. Really, they've done a great job.
Maddie Moody trying to get position and backs out down there.
Hubert. Hunt back to Moody. Dribble handoff. Hunt standing behind the screen. Thought about a 3. Picks it up to Beastry.
She really wants that 3.
Beastry takes it. 5 to shoot. Might have gotten deflected. Oh, it did. But Walterman tried to save it. But I think it went out of bounds first. I think it went out of bounds when it hit the ground.
It could have. We can't really see that in line right there.
They are talking about it. Let's see.
Are we deciding? Sideline, baseline. What?
Would be baseline
yeah,
if it is Norse basketball.
Because we couldn't watch it fall down from our angle. But let's see what they go to here.
They are, looks like they're sticking with it. So 3 to shoot for the Norse. Kylie Hunt triggering under her own basket. Gets it into Moody. 2 to shoot. Hunt's got to put it up. Forces up a mid-range that hits the side of the backboard. And that's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, and where you're throwing the ball in, not the best spot. And short on time. You have to be quick, and it wasn't really quick enough.
Gracie Gresh working on Hubert. Backs her down onto the block. Tries a hook shot. Can't get it.
See, that's what Hubert has to do every single time. Just keep your hands up and stay strong, and she did.
Another chance for the Norse to cut into this lead. Hunt takes the mid-range just inside the three-point line. Just a tad bit short, had it rim out.
That ball wanted to go in.
Maddie Skorupski now, guarded by Hunt. Fling it around the corner. Gracie Gresh, a 3 for Green Bay from the wing. Good ball movement there for the Phoenix.
And that's where they've been their best. Quick, and then they're able to score.
Moody, top of the key. Trailing 3 is good. Maddie Moody, with nobody in front of her, makes no mistake that time, and an immediate answer for the Norse.
And she's really good. Freshman coming in, scoring 9 points a game, and can do everything on the floor. She'll play defense. She'll score outside. And that's what you want from her.
Gresh tries another 3. Same result for Gracie Gresh. Same spot. She's knocked down back-to-back 3s. 25-18, a 7-point lead for the Phoenix.
And she might be the hot hand.
Puts the ball on the deck and is going to the free throw line.
Green Bay is only rooting for Christina Wimet. That's her name. And the team still start the second. Having the ball game in the Norse rotation rushed in by Meyer Meredith.
Gracie Gresh, who's made 2 threes tonight, only shoots 27% from 3. But sample size isn't too big. You know, you're only a couple games in.
Hey, if you're shooting with confidence, you're dangerous. That's the hardest part of shooting a basketball. She's knocked down 2 with supreme confidence so far. Moody knocks down the first free throw.
She shoots 76% from the line.
And that'll go up a little bit. She knocks down the second. It's back to a 5-point ball game. 4 for Moody. 5, rather. Excuse me. Gracie Gresh, the hot hand, comes out to get it. This time she's guarded by Meredith. Looks down low to Geyer. Spins, can't finish it with the left hand. Another good contest from Abby Walterman. Beastry now for the Norse. Moody at the top of the key. Swing it over to Rushton. They look down low to Walterman. It's not there. Back to Moody. Dribble handoff to Rushton. Beastry. Meredith, one-on-one. Drives baseline. Floats it up and in.
Good.
Maya Meredith goes baseline. Puts it in. And it's a 3-point game.
The preseason All Horizon first teamer has had a quiet year this year, only having 8 points a game. And she somehow has to pick it up the rest of the season to make an impact.
There's a steal. Maddie Moody on the entry pass. It was overcooked by the Phoenix. Moody just came over to pick it up. Moody now takes it up the court herself. Back to Rushton. 20 to shoot for the North. Screen set by Walterman. Rushton going to work. Kick to the corner. Beastry thought about it. Big skip pass to Moody.
And Jeff Hands wanted her to shoot that.
Beastry recollects. 7 to shoot for the North. Beastry in a crowd. Tries to bank it in. Cannot. Rebounded by Jenna Geyer.
So far, the turnovers are even 7-7.
Pepler floats it up and in. She was in the corner, gave a shot fake out of 3, put it on the deck, floated it up and in. The first points for Green Bay in a while. The Norse have been doing a great job. Still just a 5-point deficit. Rushton calling for motion in the offense. Screen set by Moody. Rushton on the wing. Top of the key to Meredith. She'll call for a screen from Walterman. Crossover Meredith. Good pocket pass down to Walterman, but it was well read by Jenna Geyer. She gets her hand on it, and it ends up being a tie-up. Jump ball with the possession arrow facing Green Bay. We have a timeout on the floor. 4:17 to play here in the second quarter. Green Bay 27, NKU 22 as we near halftime. Back to the action at Truist Arena. Green Bay with the basketball after the jump ball before the break. Moody gambled, almost got the steal, driving to the lane, and a missed shot there by Duffney.
Duffney somehow kept that ball, and I don't know how she did it. Another turnover.
Meredith was trying to find Hunt, just threw it behind her, right into the Green Bay bench.
And that's been like the story for NKU season so far. It's just turnovers after turnovers.
They're not difficult passes.
Down low, wide open.
Really good action there from Green Bay. Gracie Gresh ends up finishing it off. Jemiah Thomas into the game. She just lost her.
And that's a good down low action to somehow get her open. She was wide open.
Meredith fouled on the drive. That's just the second of the quarter for Green Bay. Goes on Gresh, her second.
NKU got their 1,000th program win with their win over Southern Indiana.
Big time milestone, you know. That's, I mean,
Definitely.
I've been playing basketball here a long time, you know, so 1,000 wins. Here's to 1,000 more.
Yeah.
Rushton on the inbound, back to Moody at the top of the key. There's 10 to shoot here for the Norse. Meredith picks up her dribble. Jemiah Thomas at the top of the key looking to distribute. Rushton stands behind a screen, pops a three. That one's no good. Jemiah Thomas tracks down the offensive rebound.
Great way for her to track down the rebound. She had her eyes locked.
Hunt goes baseline, gets cut off, goes back outside. Moody now double comes. Thomas, corner kick to Rushton. Screen set for Thomas. Rushton, long two, top of the key. That one rattles in and out. And finally controlled.
That was another battle down there, but Green Bay somehow got it.
Green Bay the other way, looking inside to Schultz, and it's ripped away. Ooh, a lot of contact down there. It's a jump ball between Meredith and Megan Schultz. Meredith ripped that ball away. It was called a jump ball just before.
Strong rip through.
Yeah, Schultz
by
a little.
Meredith.
Schultz a little shaken up there. I mean, there was a lot of jerking going on.
A lot of elbows being thrown.
Norse basketball. Rushton looking down low to Thomas. Instead goes out to Hunt, who will try a three. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound, Thomas, and a foul on the floor. So 2 offensive boards for Thomas, who's been in the game barely a minute.
Yeah, and the ball, she's somehow finding the ball, or the ball's finding her. But it's impressive. She gets position and then just tries to track it with her eyes and then gets there.
Meredith gets it into Rushton, thought about a three, pulls up from the baseline, and a foul's called. She was working on the much taller Callie Pepler, a 6-footer there guarding a 5'5" player. And Rushton using that experience.
Yeah, and she's
gets the foul on the sophomore.
And she's not scared to go up with anybody. She did last game. Ben, you can talk about that.
Yeah, last game she was guarded by a much taller guard for Southern Indiana for a lot of the game. And Rushton was the star of that game. She had 20 points, came up big down the stretch in what was an overtime win. She missed the second free throw, and she got her own miss. How about that? Hunt, free to fire a three. That one's off the back iron. Pinballing a rebound, finally controlled by Megan Schultz and Green Bay. Here's Maddie Skorupski. She's been quiet. One of the big stars on this Green Bay team. I think the Norse have done a good job of taking away her today. She misses another shot. And numbers here for the Norse as Schultz down behind the play.
Yeah,
Hunt drives baseline, and they take the foul.
And that's a good foul when you have 2 people still in the backcourt. You just got to push it, got to push the tempo, and that's the way to do it. It's just push it up the floor, look, survey, and try to get it down low.
Moody checks out of the game. Karina Beastry checks in, so a little bit of lineup shifting going on. You take out a forward for a guard. But pretty decently sized lineup out there for the Norse. You have Thomas and Meredith.
Yeah, and Hansford came in for Duffy. That's the first
for Green Bay.
Yeah, for Green Bay. Hunt
first
with
free
their
throw.
10-point of the game. Second free throw coming up. That one's good. There's 11.
Yeah,
Leading
11 of the.
scorer for the Norse.
She's got 11 of the 25 here in the first half. 100 seconds left in the first half. Minute 35 now. Geyer guarded closely by Meredith. Gives it up to the corner. Look down low to Schultz, and Thomas fouled her just before the catch. A little bit of hands over the back there for Thomas.
And Hunt is blowing out her points per game average. She only averages 4.3 points a game. And only 15 minutes to play. These last two games, she's played a lot more minutes. And she's got good production for Jeff Hands.
They get it into Skorupski. Guarded by Hunt on the near wing. And another foul away from the ball. It's on Jemiah Thomas again. She picks up 2 fouls in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Skorupski inbounding under the basket. Gets it out to Geyer. She's free for a 3, and she knocks it in. Jenna Geyer on the baseline out of bounds. Gets herself free. Knocks it down, and it's a 7-point game.
And before this game, she's only shot 14 threes and made 5, and she's shooting at a 53% clip. Or sorry, 35.
Rushton on the other end takes a 3, no good. Rebounded by Green Bay. Here comes Skorupski ahead of steam. Thomas with 2 fouls. Can't really contest, and Skorupski has an easy 2.
And that's just too easy. No one's going to cut that off, and she's just going to take it.
34-25. Green Bay leads it. Here, 45 seconds to play in the first half. Norse got to find a positive here at the end of the half. Rushton driving to her left, blocked by Lily Hansford.
And I like just the attack. That's how you set the tone, and
Ball
she can do it.
Rolling, saved right into Green Bay. They keep the possession alive.
Look to reset.
Hunt guarding Skorupski. 10 to shoot for Green Bay. Screen set by Schultz. Skorupski around the corner. Sends it out. Wide open 3. It's good. Callie Pepler knocks it in. 4 to shoot for the Norse. Nobody's coming to get the ball. Half-court shot by Hunt. She did it at the end of the first. And she hits the rim.
That's
Here,
close.
Going into the break. It's about as close as you can get. But that is a half that the Norse are happy to see end. Green Bay goes on a run. 8-0 run to close out the first half, and they take a 12-point lead into the locker room. At the break, 37 for Green Bay, 25 for the Norse. Norse did a lot of good in that first half. They just let the lead balloon there in the waning minutes. The Norse will look to regroup and try to get back into this basketball game against as tough of a team as they're going to play this year.
Definitely.
So at the break, 37-25, Green Bay over the Norse. We'll be back for the second half here on the Northerner. Don't go anywhere. It is halftime here at Truist Arena. Green Bay leading it 37-25 over the Norse. And for Green Bay, it's been two sophomores that have been carrying the load so far. Gracie Gresh with 10 and Callie Pepler with 10 as well. Both shooting it ultra efficiently from the floor. Gresh 4 for 6, 2 made threes, and Callie Pepler 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from deep. Both of them playing 12 minutes only in that first half, and the only two in double figures for the Phoenix. Leading the way for the Norse has been Kylie Hunt. She's got 11 points, but all of them, well, almost all of them came in the first quarter. She had 9 in the first quarter. And despite having 11 points, only shooting at 2 for 8 from the field, that's been the problem for the Norse in this one. 5 for 30 shooting for the Norse in the first half. That is not good. That is 17%. 2 for 16 from 3. They've been making their money from the line, though. 13 for 14 as a team. That's the only reason they're really in this game, down by 12. So they know what they got to do to clean it up. They just got to get some shots to start falling. Don't go anywhere. The second half is on the way on the Northern. Back here at Truist Arena, ready to begin the second half, but we're actually not ready to begin the second half because as the Norse came out to warm up, the net broke. So we'll have a little stoppage as the staff here at Truist Arena put on a new net. And we're not talking it just came out of its little loopty hole thing. No, the thing ripped.
Broken. Ripped in half.
And I would make a joke about, how Green Bay was
ripping the net.
They were shooting the net off the rim. I mean, they were, as far as efficiency goes, they were 15 for 28 from the field, 6 for 8 from downtown. I mean, they weren't taking a lot, but they were knocking them down.
They shot 80% in that second quarter. So, the net was on fire. 80% from 3. So,
holy smokes. I'm not good at math, but that's 4 for 5.
That is.
Oh, down goes the basket. Let's see if Kevin Harlan were here right now. He'd be really doing play-by-play of this. But I couldn't hold a candle to Kevin Harlan.
No. But the ref allegedly said he saw that before the game. Ben and I did not think so. Sometimes.
Yeah, we watched the net.
Yeah,
before the game, we look at it and it wasn't broken.
We always survey the court and walk around, and we don't do Kyrie Irving rituals where he puts sage,
we're not burning incense.
We're more like the survey guys. We get here real early, set up this amazing stream.
Yeah, thanks for listening. I mean, there's something to watch. You see that the hourglass flipping. I think it's fun to watch.
Yeah, and you can always turn us on, mute your TV.
Oh my gosh, yes. This game obviously on ESPN Plus, but now we're offering a little bit of a, kind of take your pick. I mean, now listen, you can't go wrong whether you don't mute your TV or you do mute the TV, but I'm just saying, if for whatever reason you'd rather listen to us, which, I agree. I mean, I'm not going to be mad if you do. I'll tell you that.
The new net is now going up in the loops. Kind of impressive watching this guy work.
Yeah, he is really.
It is different than a regular net. I know that. Yeah, it is pretty complex with these college basketball rims. And it has to be perfect. So
absolutely,
they might have to get out the ruler and everything when they put the basket up, so make sure it's not going to move or anything. Obviously,
we are making great progress. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Initially, I was kind of thinking, "Wow, he's kind of taking his sweet time," but no, we're already done. I mean, what a guy!
Yeah, and I'm thinking we need some shots up, Ben. Maybe you need to go out there and shoot some shots up. It's a little stiff.
Is looking very skinny and stiff. So, with that said, we are just about ready to get back to the basketball.
And that was impressive how quick that was. We should have timed that.
Really? I mean,
a minute, 2 minutes?
Hey, somebody clip that. Tell us how long that was. Tweet at us. Or tweet at me. Or Jacob.
Yeah.
We're both on
socials.
X, formerly Twitter. All right, back to the action. Thank goodness. Let's go. Green Bay with the basketball first. Cammy Pepler to begin the game. Green Bay, as we mentioned, coming off an extremely efficient second quarter to help them pull away. And another good look at a three for Pepler. That one is off the mark, rebounded by Maddie Moody.
Interesting defense NKU is playing there. They're looking to double down low, but I don't know.
Moody, a quick trailing three on the other end, no good off the front rim, but Mia Jordan gets it back and can't finish it.
She's just shooting a little strong down low. She just needs to get a little softer.
Looking down low, right back to Schultz. Jordan with 2 fouls. She gives it up to the cutter. And a basket laid in by Cammy Pepler. Really good job moving without the ball there.
Found Noelle Hubert sleeping. She just backdoor cuts, and that's easy layup.
It's a 14-point lead. Hunt will try a three for the Norse. That one is no good. The shooting struggles continue. The Norse now 5 for 32 in this game.
Yeah, and it's not good percentage. They need to hit shots today to win.
Pepler in the lane. Kick out another open three for Green Bay. That one is drilled. Carly Duffney. I mean, the Phoenix are making no mistake. When they're left open, there's no doubt where that ball's going. Timeout called by Jeff Hands at NKU.
He's definitely not happy with what he sees. This is not the team that played in that second first of the second quarter and into that first quarter. It's a whole different team, and Green Bay's just getting into their own. They are looking like the Green Bay from last year.
Yeah, that's 2 wide open threes for Green Bay. The first one was missed, but they knocked down the second one and then an easy layup in the first, 83 seconds of the second half. 8:37 left to play. Timeout taken by Hands. Out of the timeout, Norse basketball trying to clean it up. They're now down by 17. 8 minutes left to play here in the third quarter.
And have not scored this third quarter. They just have to put points on the board any way they possibly can.
Noelle Hubert on the handoff, picks up her dribble on the elbow. Jordan now looking down low to Moody. A lot of contact. No call, and that's a turnover. Jenna Geyer was the one guarding Moody. Broke up that pass. Green Bay the other way. Another empty possession for the Norse. Schultz working on Jordan. She backs it out, but right back to Schultz. And a block by Jordan. Out of bounds. Fearless defending there by Mia Jordan, despite the 2 fouls.
Hey, that's not the first time we've heard blocked by Jordan.
First time since I've been alive, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have heard that. On the inbounds, Geyer a 3. Jenna Geyer, the 6'2" redshirt senior, plays center, but she can spread the floor. That's another 3 for Geyer. It's a 20-point lead for Green Bay. Jordan on the other end is going to knock down a 3 from the top of the key. That new net finally getting some use.
Yeah, and it's nice too. She lines them feet up, and it's nothing but nylon.
45-28, Green Bay leads. Anna Hamilton to the scores table for the Norse. In fact, 5 to the scores table, and a full line change coming. Scored in the foul for Megan Schultz. A chance for a 3-point play for Green Bay. And the green wave. I know they're the Phoenix. They're not Tulane, but it is a green wave right now.
Definitely.
So all 5 Norse on the floor come out. And the new 5 for the Norse is Rushton, Anna Hamilton. Her first action at home this year. Abby Walterman, Maya Meredith, and Jemiah Thomas.
And this shows how deep NKU can go. And they have multiple players on the bench that can contribute.
Schultz Does not get the roll. Doesn't complete the three-point play. 19-point game. Anna Hamilton now running the point.
Her first minutes of the game.
Up to Rushton. Screen set by Walterman. And an offensive foul. Abby Walterman. An illegal screen. Her second foul. Stop.
NKU needs to stop here. Green Bay's just putting it on, laying it on, and it's just having a hard time.
Look down low. Pepler, reverse layup goes in. Correction, that's Skorupski. Only 4 points for Skorupski. I mean, if you would have told me that the Norse have shut down Skorupski, you'd be feeling pretty good. But here they are down by 21 now. Maya Meredith working on Schultz. Picks up her dribble. Jemiah Thomas swings it over. Rushton behind a screen. Gives it up to Walterman. Anna Hamilton comes to get it. 8 to shoot for Hamilton. Drives into the lane. Lost it. And a foul called. Megan Schultz picks it up for Green Bay. It's her second.
That's a interesting way to get the foul.
They're going to call it on the floor. So Meredith to inbound. Into Rushton. Meredith now gets it back in the corner. Looking for Jemiah Thomas. Got it knocked away by Schultz, but it goes right back to Meredith. Gets it to Thomas again. This time inside the three-point arc. She sends it right back to Meredith. 6 to shoot for the Norse. Meredith, a pull-up mid-range. Spins in. Meredith knocks it down.
For her fourth point of the game, she's had a slow fifth-year season, and you wouldn't really expect that from her.
Skorupski is fouled on her way to the rim. 2 shots coming up for Maddie Skorupski. Looks like Maya Meredith, rather, picks up the foul.
And it's just NKU has their heads turned the other way. They're not looking at the ball. So then Skorupski just had an easy drive down, and then it was too late to get turned, and it was just foul.
Skorupski no good. And the pet bands, they're doing work. They're barking down there.
They are barking.
Trying to distract Skorupski as much as they can. And Skorupski goes 1 for 2.
She shoots 88%, so rare misses for her.
It is 50 to 30. Green Bay leading. Rushton. Back to the top of the key, Jemiah Thomas. Swung over Anna Hamilton. She stops and pops just inside the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Ball still loose. Down to the ground. Green Bay had the board, but down to a knee was Jenna Geyer, and her foot behind her was out of bounds. Norse basketball.
And that's just good fight on the offensive rebound by Jemiah Thomas. She was able to get there first, but just couldn't corral it in.
Meredith on the inbound. Walterman sets the screen. Meredith picks up her dribble. Thomas top of the key. Hamilton now on the far wing. Back to Thomas. Working inside. Jemiah Thomas stops, pops, can't get it to go. Ball on the deck. Walterman down there, and another tie-up. Man, it seems like Walterman is involved in quite a few jump balls. She works hard on the glass.
Yeah, and that's her second offensive rebound tonight.
Fresh 20 on the shot clock for the Norse. Meredith will take the 3 and knock it down. Maya Meredith, another bucket. She triggered the inbound, slipped back out of there, got it back, and knocked it down.
And you hope this starts a little streak for her. That's 5 points for her in this third quarter.
17-point lead for Green Bay. The Norse trying to string some stops together here. Skorupski double team comes, gives it up to Geyer. Loose ball turned over. Here come the Norse.
And this unit's playing really well for hands so far.
Hamilton trying to pass it up ahead. It was deflected out of bounds. And that will bring us to a timeout. 4:45 to play here in the third quarter. A little bit of momentum starting to show itself for the Norse. It is 50 to 33. Green Bay leads. The Norse look to dig themselves out further after this. Out of the timeout, Norse basketball. Meredith will try another three. That one's short. Walterman comes in to grab it, and she's fouled.
Flung.
So another rebound for Walterman, and then trying to tie her up was Callie Pepler, and Walterman just kind of discarded her. Pepler hit the ground hard, but it was Pepler that committed the foul. She instigated the contact.
That's just hitting a brick wall, you know? Like, Walterman, strength.
Inbound to Meredith. Rushton looking to Walterman on the elbow. She faces up, has a mismatch here. Triple team comes, though. Walterman gives it off to Meredith. Wow, what a great job by Walterman. Meredith lays it in. Another bucket for Maya Meredith. That's 3 in a row for her.
Yeah, and great read by Meredith there. She saw that she needs help, and she just cut down low, and somehow, I don't know how Walterman was able to find her with three people.
Yeah, her defender left to go guard Walterman. There's a miss and another block. Wow, okay, so 2 chances there for Gracie Gresh. She misses the initial layup, and the second one was blocked by Walterman. Here come the Norse again. 15 points down now. Hamilton over to Walterman. They try to hand it off to Meredith. Pepler hits the deck. And then a kickball. She had Walterman on the pocket pass. Really good job there. That was a big kick.
Yeah, that
a nice little thud there.
And if that ball was not hit,
pump it up.
That was going straight to you.
I would have caught it. I got us. I would have reached over and saved it if it was headed towards you.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
Absolutely. Rushton behind a screen, picks it up. Over to Walterman, top of the key. Back to Rushton. Thought about a 3. Inside the arc now, Rushton. 4 to shoot. Steps back for a 3. That's good. Taysha Rushton. It's a 12-point game.
And she just moves with the ball so fluidly. Like, her shot just coming up is you wouldn't even expect she's shooting, and then she's shooting, and it's just so fluid. Her motions are so just nice to watch.
That's an 8-0 run for the Norse. Geyer out to the corner. Buzel a 3. That's way too long. Offensive rebound and a foul called on Anna Hamilton, going over the back of Cammie Pepler, who was tiptoeing the baseline there in a danger of going out of bounds, but Hamilton kind of reached over the back there.
Yeah, and it was just an easy call for the refs there.
Buzel to inbound it for Green Bay. Goes out long to Cammie Pepler, guarded by Maya Meredith. Big skip pass to Buzel in the corner. They swing it around.
Hamilton fighting down there.
Geyer, another 3 from the outside. Same result for Jenna Geyer. What a night for Geyer. That's another 3. Ends the 8-0 run. It's back to a 15-point game, 53-38. Rushton tries to respond. Cannot. Off the back iron.
And that's 3 made threes for her tonight.
And a nice little stop and go there by Cammie Pepler in transition. Had Rushton right behind her. Hit the brakes just a bit. Little brake check on Rushton and got the foul call. Second foul on Rushton. Rushton's got to have a dash cam next time. You can't be getting brake checked. Come on now.
Phoenix, number 1, Cammie Pepler. 4-2 free.
That's another smart play because Green Bay's in the bonus. Free throws here for Cammie Pepler. Misses the first.
And this matchup is really skewed. In their last meetings are all time. And Green Bay leads 20 wins to NKU's 3. And their last win was November of 2021. So NKU, it's been a while since they beat Green Bay.
Trying to end that streak tonight, but man, oh man. I mean, Green Bay has been very good historically, but this might be the best they've ever been. Under second-year head coach Kayla Karius. I mean, it's been go out there and win the game. That's been what it is.
Yeah, and the former Green Bay player can really lead her Green Bay team.
NKU basketball, Hamilton top of the key. Maddie Moody back into the game. She's going to take it herself right to the hole. She gets fouled. Free throws coming for Maddie Moody. She kind of faked the handoff there, took it in herself.
Yeah, good hesitation there on the wing, and then you just turn the corner sharp. And that 90-degree cut kind of throws off the defender, but the slide down at the end there just really disrupted Maddie Moody's shot, but she got to the line.
Megan Schultz is back into the game for Green Bay. First free throw is good for Moody. Moody goes 2 for 2. She's got 6.
NKU looking to press here. Looks like a 2-2-2-1.
Green Bay turns it over. Meredith got the steal, so they press the one time and it works. Walterman down low on the delivery from Moody.
And that's
lays it in.
That's what you want. Moody stops, surveys the floor, finds a streaking Walterman, and that's an easy basket.
Here comes the press again for the Norse. This time, Green Bay breaks in a big cross-court pass there from Pepler.
And that's what you want them to throw on those. Throw the long cross-court passes. You want, and just throwing them side to side, not forward. Maddie Moody yelling down there. Good block
by Meredith.
Good hands. That's just smart IQ basketball. She knows when the ball is coming up, she can throw the hands down.
Screen set by Walterman. Rushton going to work. Back to Walterman. Swing it in. Stolen. Out in front of the pack, Cammie Pepler has an easy layup.
And that was just picked off so easy. Walterman looked where she was going to pass instantly, and Pepler just steps through. And that's just an easy takeaway.
Rushton top of the key to Moody on the elbow. Moody handoff Meredith. She goes around the corner. Lots of traffic. She throws it up looking for a call. Doesn't get it. That's an air ball grabbed out of the air by Gracie Gresh.
And I think that's the issue there. It's like they want the call, but I think you just got to play to score and not play for the call.
Pepler down low to Schultz. Working on Walterman. Turns and scores. It can't get easier there for Megan Schultz.
And that was easy. She didn't even put the ball on the floor. And just turning that right shoulder, Walterman did not have enough time to react.
Hamilton over to Walterman. Rushton now. Far corner. Screen set by Walterman. Moody now. Driving inside. Little lefty hook shot. No good. Walterman fighting for the board. Can't grab it. And a foul.
And she fades away there. She should go straight up and absorb the contact. She can take the contact. We've seen her in multiple games just go up and score against bigger bodies, but I don't think a fadeaway there is a good way to score that.
Foul goes on Walterman, her third. 2 subs in for the Norse. Karina Beastry and Mia Jordan. Free throws coming up here for Carly Duffney. There's 28 seconds left to play. No shot clock.
She shoots 78% from the line.
First one's good. And 2 makes there for Duffney. Lily Hansford into the game. The 6'2" guard. You don't see that a lot. Guard at 6'2". Wow. Iowa State transfer. Came home to Green Bay. Green Bay native. All right, here come the Norse. 20 seconds left in the third quarter, trying to get a bucket to end it off. Beastry back to Jordan with 15. They swing it around. Kylie Hunt into the game. 13 to shoot. Beastry top of the key. 10 to shoot. Around the corner she goes. Backing her way down. Double team comes. Stuck on the baseline. Finds Moody. Baseline drive for her. Can't finish it. Offensive board. Jordan. And they don't get up a shot.
And she just bobbles it down there. She couldn't just corral it in and put it up. It's just that defense by Green Bay. It's just making it so difficult for the Norse.
Swarming defense by the Phoenix to end the third. The Norse get a shot up, get an offensive rebound, fail to get up a follow-up shot. So at the end of 3, Green Bay leads it 60-42. And the Phoenix will look to close this one out. The final 10 minutes on the way. They controlled the second quarter much like they just controlled the third quarter. I mean, it's been excellent defense.
And they've made it easy. I mean, they put up 20 points each quarter. They're at 60 right now. They're on pace for 80. And NKU is just not showing it enough to really want it.
And even when Megan Schultz has been out of the game for Green Bay, they found other ways to put points on the board. I mean, the 2 centers for Green Bay, I mean, they've been the story. Jenna Geyer, they play differently, very differently. Jenna Geyer has been a sniper from outside in this game. And then when she sits and Schultz comes back in, it's like bully ball down there on the block. So they've both been excellent in this game.
And for NKU, size has not been an issue. As Jeff Hands, after the Louisville game and after Southern Indiana game, and he did not have an issue with both those teams even being taller than them. It's just because I feel like NKU plays bigger than their height,
Yeah, you've seen that with Walterman, who plays such great defense despite being 6 foot even, almost always going up against somebody taller every night. But I mean, she really imposes her will on the defensive end and her rebounding ability as well.
Especially last game. She only recorded like 2 points, but she was in there for strictly defense. Jeff Hands would throw her in for the defensive effort, and she brings it.
Going to need to play almost a perfect quarter of defense and a perfect quarter of offense, for that matter, here in the fourth. They trail it by 18 with 10 minutes left to play here in the Horizon League opener. We'll have the call for the fourth quarter after this. Fourth quarter underway.
Looks like NKU might be playing some type of zone.
And it pays off. Mia Jordan, an immediate steal. They were trying to get it down low, and that ball almost caught her. Plucks it out of the air. Norse coming the other way. Tasha Rushton to Maddie Moody. She's guarded by Jenna Geyer. Handoff to Rushton. Over to Kylie Hunt. Right back to Rushton. Screen set by Jordan. She'll take the three. Pick and pop. It's good for Jordan.
Well, she shoots better than her percentage. She only shoots 27% from three, and she definitely can shoot that ball.
Ten to shoot for Green Bay on the other end. Skorupski with it. Guarded by Rushton. Cooks a pass back to Geyer. Another three. Not that time. Jenna Geyer is, in fact, human from the outside. Here comes Karina Beastry with a head of steam for the Norse.
She's taking
She's going all the way. Can't finish it. Offensive board. She got her own miss. Maddie Moody got a deflection on it. Send it back out. Hunt does track it down just before going back out to the midcourt stripe.
And she had a quiet third quarter, scoring 0 after going off for 11.
Rushton deep three off the mark. Shot clock was running down. It was under 10, but she had a decent look at it. Here's Pepler now. Gives it off to Megan Schultz.
Green Bay has really hit that offensive efficiency tonight. And that was the key for them, and they've just done it. Also, bench points. They've had multiple big scores come in, and that's what they wanted.
The zone continues to pay off for the Norse. They just forced another turnover. It was a live ball turnover and a quick foul called on Green Bay. Rushton trying to get out in transition was fouled.
And they've had 23 bench points compared to NKU's 17. So it's kind of even there, but 23 is a lot.
Mia Jordan looking down low. Moody on the cut, lays it in. Really good action there for the Norse, and it's a 13-point game.
And this is the NKU team we've seen before, and it's just they did not play this in the last quarter or the quarter before.
Skorupski to Jenna Geyer. Right back down to Schultz. Double team comes, spins on Jordan. Schultz scores.
That just makes it so easy. She makes it effortless. For you and I, that's difficult, but she just knows how to do it.
Hunt, three in transition. That's short. Offensive rebound, Mia Jordan. She just grabs it, and she's fouled. I mean, what can you say about Megan Schultz? I mean, it's no knock on anybody that's tried to guard her tonight. I mean, the Norse have thrown 3 or 4 of their forwards at Megan Schultz, and it doesn't even matter. I mean, she's unbelievably skilled.
They can throw the whole team at her, but she somehow still will find a way. Her hook, shot, the way she can just maneuver down low is just impressive.
The redshirt sophomore, that's an offensive foul before the Norse even get to inbound the basketball. Maddie Moody, an offensive foul away from the basketball.
And that's not what you want. Turnovers. And turnovers has been the curse for NKU.
Cami Pepler guarded in the backcourt by Hunt. She gets it up ahead to Megan Schultz, right back to Pepler. Double team comes to Pepler, picks up her dribble out deep, gets it to Geyer, guarded by Moody, a couple steps behind the wing.
Jordan's battling down there with Schultz, just trying to keep her out.
Down low to Callie Pepler. That one's short. Went for the hook shot. Couldn't get it.
And Beaster was strong down there, being able to just play hard defense and then track that rebound.
Jordan tries to post up and lost the basketball. And then Moody takes it right back. Pulls up for a mid-range. Can't get it to go. She was the only Norse down there. Didn't really have any help because Jordan got it stripped away from Schultz. And while Schultz wasn't looking, Moody took it right back. But all in all, no points out of it for the Norse.
Yeah, I feel like that's a play you just take it back out. You get a fresh 30. And I think just being able to reset the offense there.
The true freshman in her 10th career game, rather. An absolute star up at Archbishop Alter High School up in Kettering near Dayton. No doubt you can score the basketball, but in that situation, don't really have possessions to waste. Pepler with the basketball for Green Bay. Guarded by Beastry, 15 to shoot for the Phoenix. Big skip pass over to Buzel. Looking down low, Geyer working on Mia Jordan. Good defense by Jordan. Forces the miss and grabs the board. Mia Jordan's going to bring it up herself. Now she gives it off to Beastry. Quick cross by Beastry. She goes baseline. Floater up off glass and in for Karina Beastry.
I like the confidence Karina Beastry plays with. She can just go up and score at will. And she knows she can, but she just has had a quiet night tonight.
Norse get it back down to 13. Under 6 minutes to play. They get it down to Callie Pepler. She spins and scores, working on Karina Beastry. Back to a 15-point game and a foul called on Green Bay. Rushton hits the deck. It's going to go on Callie Pepler.
And Green Bay has had their way just down low. And I don't know if it's just size or just the way they just do it. It's just how it has been for Green Bay and also just been the story for NKU. They've just haven't been able to adjust.
Pardon me, that's Gracie Gresh that picked up the foul and had the last bucket. Callie Pepler's not in the game. Moody, an offensive rebound and a score. Kylie Hunt missed the shot initially, but on the weak side, Maddie Moody was right there to clean it up. And Moody, as she's done so often this year, just coming alive here in the fourth quarter.
And that's 11 points for her.
15 to shoot. Geyer back to Pepler. Hunt goes under the screen. 10 to shoot. Still directing traffic is Pepler. Crosses, goes to her left. Pepler stops in the lane looking for a shot up and under. Great move by Cami Pepler, using that pivot foot, getting every last ounce of mileage out of that as she could.
She's just dancing down there and just gets that open layup.
Jordan along, too. There was some traffic from behind, too. It was trying to hand it off to Hunt. It kind of didn't work, and she just shot it over, too.
And she plays with, good confidence, but just it's not shown every possession down the floor.
Corner kick, Green Bay. No, they've gone cold from the outside. Jordan the rebound. Here comes Maddie Moody in transition. Got it stripped out of her hands, out of bounds. Good hands there by Pepler.
And once she just drags the ball down, the smaller defender is just going to be able to hit the ball. She should keep that ball high so she can just get it up.
It'll be Norse basketball after this timeout here on the Northerner. 4:28 to play. The Norse still in it, down by 13, 66 to 53. They need some buckets and they need some stops. We'll be right back. Norse basketball out of the media timeout, trailing it by 13 and an immediate turnover. Live ball turnover at that. They look down for Meredith. It was stolen away by Jenna Geyer.
And that's just poor offense execution by the Norse.
Geyer misses a three and a quick shot by Green Bay. Here with 4 minutes to play. The Norse still have a shot to get back into this game. Meredith, top of the key to Jordan.
Geyer somehow looking more human now that she's been missing.
Rushton stops at the free throw line, gives it back to Beastry at the top of the key. She's going to stand behind a screen, take a three. It's off the back iron and corralled by Jenna Geyer. She gives it up to Cammie Pepler, and we're under 4 minutes to play here in this one.
Beastry's just confident, but it's just not going in today.
Look down low to Geyer, guarded by Jordan. Geyer spins over her left shoulder, can't finish it with the left. Jordan racking up rebounds here in the fourth.
And that's what you want. You want her to spin out and fade away, so it makes a shot a little more difficult for her.
Meredith puts it on the deck, back to Moody, a long two from the corner, overcooked it. Offensive rebound by Tasha Rushton, of all people. Jordan, top of the key, three, it's short. Wow, that would have been epic.
Epic. The Norse are playing with a lot more energy than they have the whole game, and I think just with this 3 minutes left, they just have to keep putting it on the floor and keep going.
Yeah, no more empty possessions from here on out, because that's another turnover. Green Bay just threw it out of bounds.
And that's multiple empty possessions there that NKU has to capitalize on. They have to go down and be able to score on these possessions.
2:51 and counting now. I mean, there's no room for any more empty possessions for the Norse. Tasha Rushton gets it to the top of the key. Kicks it out to Beastry on the far wing. Jordan, top of the key. Finds a cutting Rushton. It was intercepted. I think Megan Schultz got a deflection, and then right back into the hands of Cammie Pepler.
Yeah, and I think Mia Jordan should just let the play dissolve a little bit more. I think she wanted to pass a little too quick.
Schultz given all the room in the world. She stands behind the three-point line. Now they get it back out to Pepler. Under 10 to shoot now for Green Bay. Double team comes. They get it to the corner. Buzel right back to Schultz. Jordan does a good job recovering on the defense. She forces a miss and a shot clock violation. Mia Jordan is doing work on the defensive end.
Yeah, and she almost Schultz almost had a step there with Mia Jordan coming up over the screen and sending the double, but it just somehow she can recover.
Norse working with pace now, under 2 minutes to play, down by 13. They need something fast. Jordan inside the three-point line, gives it off. Rushton thought about a three. 10 to shoot for the Norse. Rushton cut off in the lane, picks up her dribble, tough fall away mid-range is good for Rushton. And a quick timeout called by Jeff Hands. It's 66 to 55. The Norse trail it by 11 points with 1:37 to play.
And that turnaround jumper remind you of Dirk. Looked a little nice down there.
I mean, the similarities between Dirk Nowitzki and Tasha Rushton are just too many to count. I mean, 6'11", 5'5". They both have blonde hair, you know, basically the same player.
Pretty similar. But I like how she went down there and wasn't scared to be able to get the shot up over the bigger defender. And that's how it's been all game for her. She's not afraid to attack, and she's probably one of the most confident players on this team.
Yeah, one of the most experienced, too. Already graduated from University of Texas Permian Basin recently. Played basketball there originally, down there in old country.
NKU looking to press again, but then it is broken. They're sending doubles when the ball is up on top of the key.
Foul away from the ball. Walterman just came back into the game. It's her fourth foul. Norse still haven't gotten Green Bay into the bonus. It's only their third team foul of the half. They probably won't get to 5. Beastry knocks it out of bounds and knocks it off of Cammie Pepler.
That was a good play. She tips it down, so then it hits Pepler's hands again.
Yeah,
and that's just smart basketball. She knows how to play smart, efficient basketball.
Your true freshman is making heady plays like that. That's got to be a good feeling for Coach Hands. Norse needs some serious tempo here. Beastry comes to get it. Top of the key. Drives to her left. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Cami Pepler in Green Bay. Little trap in the backcourt here for the Norse, possibly trying to force a 10-second count. 24 to shoot, and Meredith takes it away. Maya Meredith in front of the pack will lay it up and in. Under a minute to play, the Norse have cut it to single digits, 66-57.
That's what they want
More pressure and a timeout called
by Green Bay.
by Kayla Carius in Green Bay. 59.5 to go, 66-57, the advantage for Green Bay.
30 seconds.
30-second timeout for Green Bay. Walterman back to the scores table to check in. Green Bay out of the timeout, advance the ball into the front court. Cami Pepler just trying to get away from the Norse as much as you can. Norse are not fouling, and there it is from Beastry. That was their one to give. They waited a while to give it. 11 whole seconds, in fact.
Yeah, Pepler really wanted that. She's pushing on Beastry. It was just somehow able to get the foul. That's who you want to foul.
Norse do foul. They get it in. It took them another 5 seconds. 43.2 on the clock. And now Green Bay shooting free throws.
And they got to be smart with who they foul. I mean, they all shoot pretty half decent, but this is the best one you want to foul. No, it's not. She shoots 85%. I was looking at the wrong thing. But, like, you have to pick and choose who you want to foul, but sending the best free throw shooter is not.
Yeah, this is Jenna Geyer at the line for Green Bay.
86%.
Knocks down the first. And the kids here delight because Green Bay just scored their 67th point of the game. Geyer makes the second, so it doesn't say it's 67 for long.
68. And
timeout called by NKU. 30-second timeout, and in women's basketball, a timeout, you have the option to advance the basketball. So he'll happily burn that timeout. The Norse will have it in the front court. 43.2 to go. I mean, you're down by 11. Start knocking down some threes, setting up some pressure. I mean, it's desperation time.
Up by 11, you just have to be quick. You only have 43 seconds. Anything's doable. I mean, Tracy McGrady did 13 points in 33 seconds, so and we're pretty close to professionals over here at NKU.
And that was pretty young T-Mac too. So yeah, it's pretty similarly aged to the players on the court here. Well, not really, but
close. Kylie Hunt with the inbound.
Hunt to inbound it. Beastry comes out to get it. Over to Rushton. Good look at a three for Rushton. Just in and out. Rebounded by Jenna Geyer, and there's the foul. So Geyer back to the line. Just made two a moment ago, and the foul is going on Kylie Hunt.
NKU has played really well in these last 3-4-ish minutes here in the fourth quarter. They've just started off so well, but it's just you dig yourself a hole, and it's so hard to come back out of.
First good for Geyer. 12-point lead for Green Bay.
Miss or make, NKU's running.
Both free throws good. 36.5. They inbounded to Hunt. Here they come. Meredith, baseline drive. Kicks it out to the corner and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Norse. Meredith stepped on the baseline.
And that's not a turnover you want there. You just have to go quicker, and that's not what you want.
This is a new wrinkle to this rule, as Green Bay just called another timeout because when you can advance the ball, you don't have to deal with the full court press.
Yeah, and
I mean,
that's interesting how that works now.
I mean, it's been a rule in the NBA for quite some time. But
Do you think that college basketball is trying to somewhat emulate the NBA?
I think for some reasons it's good that, in a game-winning situation, like if someone makes a shot with 1 second left, you can advance the court, you can get a good look,
Yeah.
for the entertainment factor. But you're taking away a whole part of the game. The full court pressure that, has been, especially at the college level, is very important and successful a lot of times.
They're not looking to foul,
Yeah.
which is
Hunt just applying pressure on the ball here. Pepler, 10 to shoot for Green Bay. Screen comes for Schultz. Moody comes out to help, 5 to shoot for Pepler. Callie Pepler now gives it up. They don't get a shot up. It's a shot clock violation.
and that's one shot clock violation. You'll just eat.
Now they're going to have to look at the clock here.
And I think
Now we're going to have a review here because it looks like following the timeout for Green Bay, the shot clock should have been at 30 and it was set to 20. So
that's a big
So there should have been no shot clock
game.
because there's 8.8 seconds on the clock right now. The shot clock should have been off. So we're going to have a review here to put time on the clock.
And what more can you really do here after the play is now dead? Do you give Green Bay back the ball and just let it go?
This is a weird situation. I don't know. And this is another thing with the new rule. I mean, miscommunication on what the shot clock should be.
Well, it looks like it will stay with
NKU.
NKU.
Looking forward for the Norse. They will stay home, play next on Sunday the 7th at 1 p.m. as they welcome in Robert Morris and another conference tilt. We will be on the air for that one just before 1 p.m. on Sunday. They roll the ball up to Rushton. Breaks half court. Rushton will take a 3 and knock it down. Taysha Rushton makes it 70-60, 3.5 left on the clock. They inbound it to Buzel, and that is that. Green Bay continues to dominate just about everybody, but they continue to dominate the Norse. 21-3. Now the all-time series history between these two teams. Green Bay just keeps the winning ways going.
And that's how you do it. Then this is a good starter for them for the Horizon League play.
Yeah, no better way to get it started than the best team you're going to face all year long. The Norse in it for a lot of it, but in the end, Green Bay just too good. The final score here from Truist Arena, 70-60. Green Bay over NKU. As we mentioned, the ladies back in action on Sunday at 1 p.m. against Robert Morris. We will be on the air for you that day as well, just before 1 o'clock. But until then, for my partner, Jakob Staley, my name is Ben Burdette. Wishing you a good night from Truist Arena. The Norse Open Conference play with a tough loss. 70-60, the final score. Thank you so much for listening tonight here on the Northerner. See you soon.